What happens when the strong friend that everyone leans on finally says, I don't have the capacity for this? In today's episode of Chess, Not Checkers, we're sitting down with Ebony Travis Tichenor, a woman who wears many hats: friend, mentor, caregiver, mental health awareness expert, and an unapologetic champion for self care. She's known for living her life out loud. And in this conversation, she reminds us that prioritizing yourself isn't selfish. It's survival. From dancing through stress to drawing boundaries with grace, Ebony shares what it truly means to protect your peace and reclaim your joy. We talk about burnout, guilt, the courage that it takes to say no, even when people always expect you to say yes. If you ever feel like you're holding it all together while slowly falling apart, this episode is your permission slip to let go of the pressure and start putting yourself first. Let's get into it.
And I tell you, when I think about moments when I may not be feeling like myself, I always ask myself, what's missing? And you know
Mm.
what I end up finding out? It's because I didn't dance today. I didn't dance or I didn't work out. I didn't sing in front of the mirror. I didn't smile at myself or share a smile. It's the things that just give you that energy, that
Yeah.
vibe you're seeking. And when I wake up and I dive into my day, not doing something that I normally do as part of my normal routine, because something else urgent came up, I do end up at midday going, wow, something's off. Crank up the music. I'm like, let me take a break. you know
Dance it
let
out.
me just let me just dance it out. Come on, let's do this. Is not a destination, it's a journey. And mental health is not a bad thing because we all experience it, no matter what, or age, stage, gender, race, how we identify. It doesn't matter. We are all affected by mental health, and it's not a bad thing. It's how
Mhm.
we handle it and how we get through it that matters the most. So for me, I feel like I'm doing something that I'm really passionate about, and it just brings a lot of life and allows me to pour back into others and just help them find their journey
Yeah.
and support their overall mental health. And to anyone who is experiencing mental health, please get the support. Reach out to your family, your friends, and find that community that can support you. And don't feel like you should be ashamed or embarrassed, because we all experience it. My
Mhm.
mother experienced it. I learned a lot going through that journey with her, and what I learned on coming out on the other side was listen.
Mm.
Be intentional with listening. And when you ask someone how they are doing, ask it because you truly want to know how they're doing, not how you doing and then moving on. Because that's the one big mistake we make, is we never really truly listen when we ask,
Yeah.
how are you doing or how are you feeling?
Want to hear more from this episode? Check out the full conversation on Chess, Not Checkers, available now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you're loving these stories and want more real talk on career moves and mindset shifts, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss a drop. Because around here, we don't just play, we change the game.